Here is this week's harvest. Now, this bag was absolutely full, and I actually had 6 bell peppers, but I gave 3.5 of my green beans to my neighbors. We had 1 zucchini and 3 small eggplants. Not bad. Now, next week, instead of a completely full, I couldn't Ziploc it. We'll probably just have like a half a bag, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's the end of it. But that's not bad coming from just a small section like this. I have to admit, I think I really liked the providers the best. They seem to really give out a lot. The bean pods are straighter. They're straighter, they're meatier, they're firm. They're not like these can get, where if they go too long, the bean pods start getting rubbery and wiry, and that's the contenders. So providers did really well, and I think if we can't get contenders, we'll just do providers next time. Here's the eggplant. Look at all these cherry tomatoes. They're starting to turn. We're getting a lot of dry leaves, so if anybody knows why that's happening, if that's natural or not, let me know. And then our beefsteak tomatoes. Look at those. We always get a good harvest from the beefsteak tomatoes. Here's our zucchini. Now we got 1 zucchini. I had to go through and do some more trimming. You want to keep up on your trimming so your airflow works well. But as you can see, we got 1 growing there. This one has 1 growing in the middle down there. This back one, not really. This one has several of them down there. And this one, and I just put these out. Because, you know, you're not going to be able to eat that, so why let the energy of the plant try to keep feeding it? You know what I mean? But we've got 1 right there. Jalapenos. And they're about due for another trimming, another picking. Look over here. Bell peppers, I went through and I plucked up 6 of them off of these 2 plants. We still have some that are still growing. But I think we're nearing the end of its completion, even though it still does have some blossoms. And our onions. To be honest with you, some of this lettuce, it just gets real bitter and nobody's been eating it, so I just pulled a couple of those out. That back there looks like that would make a nice salad. And I actually pulled some of the spinach and I picked some of the spinach and actually wilted it for breakfast. It was good. Here's the molting. Let's see if we can get some better ones. If I can quit shaking. Plus the wind picked up. But look at the size of these bulbs. Do you see this? They're really starting to get big around the base. Sweet. So enjoy, have a great weekend, and hope to talk to you next week. It's going to start, temperatures are going to start to get up in the 90s and the hundreds. Of course, that's typical for our area towards the middle and end of May. Let's see if I can do this without messing up the video. If I go here, it's going to shut down probably.